Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
We're back. I'm back. Well, Capricorn, how you doing? Hope things are going good. There's a lot of hypocritical, be nice but don't be nice to each other people going on. You know, like, is it nice to ignore each other and let them suffer? Is that nice? Is that appropriate boundaries to blow people off and just ignore them? Because they rub you the wrong way, or they don't bring you the energy you want. I'm just curious. I don't know. Is that good or bad? Should we ignore each other? Because we're all over the chaotic world with this? No, I don't know. We'll figure it out though, Capricorn. Devil boy, devil man, or devil girl. In the tarot, Capricorn. The goat horns. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share all those amazing things you do. All here we go. April 2025 for Capricorn is a month of grounding ambition, relational renewal, and inner transformation, shaped by a dynamic interplay of planetary transits. The month begins with the sun in Aries illuminating your fourth house of home, family, and roots, urging you to strengthen your foundation. Mars in Cancer energizes your seventh house or partnerships until April 17th, while Venus retrograde in Pisces stations direct on April 12th, moving into Aries by April 30th, deepening emotional ties and domestic focus. Mercury direct on April 7th in Pisces, enters Aries on April 16th, sharpening communication within your inner circle. The sun shifts into Taurus on April 19th, syncing with Mars and Leo. From April 18th, igniting creativity and transformative energy. The full moon in Libra on April 13th, and the new moon on Taurus. On April 27th, spotlight career visibility, self-expression, and joy amplified by transits like Venus conjunct the North Node, Mars opposite Pluto, and Juno's retrograde into Scorpio, blending practical progress with profound personal shifts. Key planetary transits and influences. Sun in Aries until April 19th. Till April 19th, the sun in Aries energizes your fourth house of home, family, and emotional security. Aspects, April 6th, sun sextile Jupiter in Gemini, work routines support home stability. April 8th, sun conjunct Mercury in Pisces, family talks gain clarity. April 12th, Sun conjuncts Chiron in Aries at 22 degrees. Healing old family wounds will emerge. So the healing of that thing. April 12th, interesting, around the full moon again. This period calls for nurturing your roots, peaking with Venus direct on April 12th. Sun enters Taurus on April 19th. Lighting up your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. April 20th, Sun trine Jupiter in Gemini, work aligns with creative output. April 22nd, Sun sextile Neptune in Aries, intuitive home insights inspire joy. April 27th, Sun conjunct Uranus in Taurus, sudden creative or romantic shifts sync with the new moon. This shift fuels bold self-expression and playful exploration. Full moon in Libra on Sunday, April 13th, the pink moon. The full moon in Libra on April 13th illuminates your 10th house of career, reputation, and public life. April 13th, moon opposes Sun in Aries, balance home and career demands. Moon trine Jupiter in Gemini, work support boosts visibility. The pink moon highlights professional harmony and achievement, supported by Mars and Cancer. New moon in Taurus on Sunday, April 27th. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th energizes your 5th house. Aspects: April 27th, new moon conjunct Uranus in Taurus. Radical, creative, or romantic beginnings. April 27th as well has the new moon sextile Neptune in Aries. Intuitive home energy shapes joy with Mars and Leo. Set intentions for passionate self-expression. Mercury in Pisces until April 16th, and Aries from April 16th to the end of the month and into May. Mercury stations direct on April 7th at Pisces in your 3rd house, clearing communication fog. Okay. So we have Mercury conjunct Sun in Pisces. Mental clarity strengthens on April 8th. The 10th, Mercury sextile Jupiter in Gemini. Work ideas flow smoothly. April 16th, Mercury enters Aries. 17th, Mercury squares Mars in Cancer. Partnership tensions stir home talks. The 18th, Mercury sextile Jupiter in Gemini. Practical ideas enhance routines. Venus retrograde in Pisces until April 12th, and into Aries on April 30th. Venus retrograde into Pisces, stations direct on April 12th. Pisces in your 3rd house. So we have the April 3rd, Venus retrograde conjunct North Node at Pisces. Faded insights and communication. The 6th, Venus retrograde trine Mars in Cancer. Partnership harmony flows. April 7th, Venus retrograde conjunct Saturn. Communication commitments solidify. April 8th, Venus retrograde sextile Uranus in Taurus. Creative surprises spark. April 20th, Venus conjunct North Node in Pisces. Clear relational insights post direct. The 25th, Venus conjunct Saturn in Pisces. Mental stability locks in. On April 30th, Venus enters Aries, deepening home and family bonds. Mars in Cancer until April 17th. Activates your 7th house of partnerships and agreements until the 17th. So with the 4th, Mars sextile Uranus in Taurus, creative collaboration ignites. April 5th, Mars trine Saturn in Pisces, steady communication aids partnerships. April 6th, Mars trine Venus retrograde in Pisces, relational ease flows. April 8th, Mars trine North Node in Pisces, faded exchanges deepen ties. April 14th through the 16th, Mars square Moon in Libra, career partnership tension peaks. Mars enters Leo on April 18th. 8th house. 17th, Mars squares Mercury in Aries. Home tension stir transformation. The 19th, Mars trine Neptune in Aries. Intuitive renewal flows. 27th, Mars opposite Pluto in Aquarius. Financial subconscious power struggles intensify. Ouch. Okay. Jupiter in Gemini, 6th house, blesses your 6th house with work, career, health, and daily routines. April 6th, Jupiter sextile Sun in Aries, home stability boosts work. 10th, Jupiter sextile Mercury in Pisces, communication aids tasks. The 11th, Jupiter sextile Venus retrograde, mental harmony supports duties. The 13th, Jupiter trines full moon in Libra, career aligns with routines. The 18th, Jupiter sextile Mercury in Aries, home ideas elevate work. The 20th, Jupiter trines Sun in Taurus, creative enhances success. Creativity enhances success. So If you want a financial subconscious issue, you might have a hiccup or like a writer's block, but on the 20th, before the 27th, you have creativity enhances your success to help with the financial subconscious power struggles intensifying on the 27th. Saturn in Pisces steadies your third house of communication and learning. April 4th, Saturn sextile Uranus in Taurus, creative aligns with structure. The 5th, Saturn trine Mars in Cancer, partnership efforts build clarity. The 7th, Saturn conjunct Venus retrograde in Pisces, communication reality check locks in. 14th, Saturn conjunct North Node in Pisces, karmic mental focus aligns. 25th, Saturn conjunct Venus in Pisces, communication clarity solidifies. Uranus in Taurus, 5th house, shakes up your 5th house. So the 4th, Uranus sextile Mars in Cancer, partnership innovation sparks. Same with Uranus sextile Saturn on the 4th, mental stability meets change. On the 8th, Uranus sextile Venus retrograde in Pisces, surprises align with talks. 20th, Uranus sextile North Node in Pisces, faded creative shifts. 27th, Uranus conjunct the new moon in Taurus, radical joy peaks. On the 27th, with maybe that's why you're also challenged with the financial, because your radical joy is peaking, so you're like, screw it. Neptune in Aries, 4th house. So on the 19th, we have Neptune trines Mars in Leo, subconscious home, dreams flow. 27th, Neptune sextile new moon in Taurus, intuitive creative emerges. So you're gonna have to be more intuitive on the 27th. That's what so your creativity from an intuitive aspect. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your second house of finances and values. So this is gonna go on for 20 years. April 27th, Pluto opposite Mars in Leo, shared resources or resource tensions transform. So there's going to be a transformation with your resource tensions, so your shared resource tensions. April 30th, Pluto squares Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio. Group power dynamics surface. Asteroid Juno retrograde into Scorpio, 11th house. On the 13th, Juno retrogrades into Scorpio, shifting your 11th house from Capricorn. This deepens focus on trust within groups and long-term goals. Black Moon Lilith Scorpio stirs your 11th house all month. Black Moon Lilith on the 30th, square Pluto in Aquarius. Truths in groups challenge finances, because you may have been playing the do whatever I say, I don't care if it doesn't make sense, or I'm lying, just do what I say. And that's how Capricorn can be with that Pluto Capricorn transformation. Now is telling you that's not going to work anymore, because truths in groups are challenging your finances and seeing that you may have told people a little bit too much or the wrong things, and it's coming back to haunt you. Specific areas of life, love and relationships. So we have Venus retrograde, conjunct North Node, conjunct Saturn, 3rd and 7th, 25th, trine Mars, the 6th, refined communication. Until April 12th, direct, Juno retrograde into Scorpio on the 13th, and Lilith square Moon, or Lilith square Pluto on the 30th, deepening group dynamics. The Libra full moon trine Jupiter on the 13th, boosts career relational balance. Venus into Aries on the 30th, strengthens home ties. Career and money, Mercury on the 7th is direct, sextile Jupiter on the 10th, conjunct Sun on the 8th, aid work talks. Sun sextile Jupiter on the 6th, trine Jupiter on the 20th, Mars sextile Uranus on the 4th, and new moon conjunct Uranus on the 27th. These things spark creative success. So Pluto opposite Mars on the 27th will test financial subconscious balance within you. And if you can do what you were expecting of people in the past, if you can do it yourself, or you're just a hypocrite. Health and well-being, Mars square Moon, 14th to the 16th, may stir career stress, prioritize rest. Mars in Leo from the 18th and trine Neptune on the 19th boost inner resilience. The Sun in Taurus on the 19th supports vitality. Personal growth, Sun conjunct Chiron on the 12th, Mercury square Mars on the 17th, sextile Jupiter on the 18th, spark home and work insight. The Taurus new moon empowers creative reinvention on the 27th. So we have some key dates here to watch. The 3rd, Venus retrograde conjunct North Node, faded mental shifts. The 4th, Mars sextile Uranus, Saturn sextile Uranus, partnership innovation stabilizes. The 5th, Mars trine Saturn, steady relational progress. The 6th, Venus retrograde trine Mars, Sun sextile Jupiter, harmony expands. 7th, Mercury stations direct, Venus retrograde conjunct Saturn, clarity locks in. The 8th, Sun conjunct Mercury, Venus retrograde sextile Uranus, surprises align. 12th, Sun conjunct Chiron, Venus stations direct, healing and mental clarity dawn. 13th, full moon in Libra, trine Jupiter, Juno retrograde into Scorpio, career and groups shift. 14th, Saturn conjunct North Node, karmic communication checkpoint. 14th through the 16th, Mars square Moon, career partnership friction peaks. 16th, Mercury enters Aries, home focus sharpens. 17th, Mercury squares Mars, tensions meet action. 18th, Mars enters Leo, Mercury sextile Jupiter, transformative energy surges, ideas connect. 19th, Sun enters Taurus, Mars trine Neptune, creativity inspires. 20th, Venus conjunct North Node, Uranus sextile North Node, faded relational clarity. 25th, Venus conjunct Saturn, communication, commitment solidify. 27th, new moon conjunct Uranus, Mars opposite Pluto, joy and finances peak. 30th, Venus enters Aries, Pluto squares black moon Lilith, home ignites, truth surface. Final thoughts, April 2025 for Capricorn begins with Venus retrograde conjunct the North Node. The 3rd and Mercury direct April 7th, stirring 3rd house fate. Balanced by Mars in Cancer until April 17th, trine Saturn April 5th. The pink moon in Libra trine Jupiter April 13th, refines career balance. The Sun conjunct Chiron April 12th, heals. And Mercury in Aries from April 16th, sparks home intuition. Sun in Taurus from April 19th, new moon conjunct Uranus April 27th, and Mars in Leo from April 18th, opposite Pluto April 27th, ignite creativity and transformation. Fueled by Venus into Aries April 30th, and Lilith square Pluto April 30th, build steadily, then embrace bold renewal. That's pretty much everybody's main theme is build steadily and then brace for bold renewal, but it just sounds and looks different for each person. We're going to go ahead and get to the wild unknown because it seems like a lot of unknown is happening to you and you're just like going through this transformation of what all the power you had and now it's like gone into Aquarius, so it's the surgeon or the mad scientist, however you want to look at it. And that kind of like goes against what your traditional Capricorn energy is of chains and locking people down and building. And it feels like the Pluto and Aquarius transformation of surgeon mad scientist energy is kind of breaking those chains and transforming things that you may have been a part of or were working with. Alright, God, give us a clear and concise message for Capricorn in April 2025. Within your commandments, in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Okay. Interesting. You have the Son of Wands here in your highest self, God, Creator, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to believe in. Whatever the highest high spirituality you can think of or believe in is the Son of Wands message here for you. So with it in reverse, this is a false charmer. Not kind of ugly, not so adventurous. seems to say all the wrong things. I'm calling him the Black Knight of the Tarot. At some point you may find things become hard to know. Trust your instinct with this one. Perfection is an illusion. So Capricorn, your message is that what you perceive to be perfect or the right way to do things is an illusion, and you're learning the harsh lesson. And need to reflect more. You have the Ten of Cups in your subconscious. So you probably desire this peace and love and harmony like Hellboy in the comic books or in the movies. Like with a girlfriend and being able to chill and drink and have a good time. That kind of energy, right? Or whatever you're into. And chill and have a good time. Ten of Cups is in your subconscious. Overflows with positivity. Your goals are being realized, and the excitement surrounding you is magnetic to others. This is in your subconscious, not necessarily true. You may feel as though light of color radiates outward from you, almost as if you're shining. You experience sensations like this with an open and joyful heart. Do not doubt this power. But you've been using it in a corrupted, anti-way, and not a beneficial way to everyone. It's more of just whatever you figure out, and then the rest can fall in place and figure themselves out, which is not the harmonious unity kind of mentality. So your subconscious is kind of like in your own way because you're like a delulu of it and not a real true of it. So you have a Sun in Pentacles and where you're at right now in your life in April. So, and it's in reverse. Sun, not Data. Sun. Well, unloyal, not determined, not inventive, can't be trusted, stubborn and persistent to the fault, combined with quiet nature results in being hard to get to know and socially awkward at times. Commonly only has one or two close friends rather than many. That's where you're at in April. There's also this like lunar eclipse kind of energy going on here that we just had last night. It's March 14th. You are dealing with the sun in reverse in your atmosphere and energy. Maybe why you're feeling this way. Because your energy or the outside energy coming at you, the atmosphere, the environment is the sun in reverse, which is like 3 months of winter in Alaska with no sun. So it's darkness, right? Even though there's a sun going around the planet in the winter, it's dark in Alaska for like 3 months. Like there's no sun at all in the winter. So, or like most of the winter. There may be a little bit towards the beginning or end of it, but not in the middle of winter for Alaska. So it's like you're up in the cold Arctic, not getting sun for a long time. Where's the sun? So you're not feeling warm rays. You're like stuck in the cold Antarctica or Alaska. Not nourishing and not healing. Aches and pains just stay. So you might have to get outside and be grateful for the radiance of the sun, even if you're not feeling it, or if the life force that it gives is not being poured into your life for some reason. So the energy is not giving you this radiance that you would usually get or like to have. You have the Father of Swords in reverse in your projection outwardly. In reverse, Father of Swords. So you're lacking perception. You're failing to remove yourself emotionally from situations. truly feel it from all angles. So even if the people aren't coming at you with angles, you may be lashing out because the people aren't doing it the way you want, or aren't acting the way you want them to act. Not respected by others. That goes back to the Son of Pentacles here. So you're like trying with the subconscious, and the Son of Pentacles upright. So you're not, people are saying you're not fair or just. But you are, there is responsible with deep ties to your family, because we did mention that in the astrology, that you're kind of reinforcing some home ties as well. So your family may not be so distant or like not so inclusive to you, and they might be trying to help and heal, and you may be not feeling it. You might be pushing them away or something, but you're trying to understand. So there might be some new transformation and clarity, like coming to terms, or what do you call it when they sit everybody, all of the people you care about, sit down and try to an intervention. You might be dealing with an intervention. But you have the Son of Pentacles here. Let me go back to that, because I think I read that a little bit wrong. The good side, and I did read it wrong. You are inventive, and you can be trusted wholeheartedly, is how you feel. But sometimes you're stubborn and persistent to a fault. So I read it a little bit wrong. If you want to go back, I thought it was in reverse, and it's not. Combined with quiet nature, result in being hard to get to know and socially awkward at times. And then you usually have fewer friends with the Son of Pentacles in your moment. So you may just be having the family and a few close friends. They come to Jesus or an intervention moment on you. And maybe the secret life you maybe have lived is coming to an end. You have the Hermit coming your way in reverse. Not being able to take a break or get the information you need, I assume. Let's double check here. So you're not getting meditation, you're not doing solitude, no stillness. You're not being able to step back from business of the day-to-day life and not able to focus on your inner realm. And you're gonna have a hard time becoming more self-aware. If you're intrigued by meditation, start now. Spend time by yourself. Your inner fire is ready to be lit. It won't shine for all to see at this time, at the end of the month. So you're going through like a forced on you hermit at the end of the month, kind of like you want to be like making money or producing or building something or doing something, but so yeah, it's like oxymoron or confliction, fighting with yourself issues you got going on here, Capricorn, at the end of the month. Not taking the time to work, to shadow work. You're failing a bit on that shadow work side. Because you just got out of the Pluto in Capricorn transformation. Now it's in your second house, Aquarius, right? So there's a transformation going through your second house now, and not your first house. When it was in your first house, you could do no wrong, it felt like, or you could pretty much do whatever you want and get away with it. And that's not happening anymore. It's coming to an end. You may be dealing with the consequences now, depending on how bad you had it, or it may come later at the end of April or something. There's consequences coming for a lot of people. Especially if you've been on the corruption side and not the, anti-corruption or not corrupted side. I don't have any Capricorn placements in my chart, so. And I'm Cancer, I'm opposite you. God, give us a clear and concise message within your commandments for Capricorn in April 2025. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. You have the dark crystal. It's kind of essentially what you are right now, and it is a dark crystal. All right, we have the Ace of Shards from your highest high, or whatever you believe in, the most high. In reverse, it says, you may feel like you're spending all your time searching for the lost shard while the world passes you by, but the reverse ace urges you to be patient. This is likely not the time for you to change course, focus on the task at hand. The opportunity will come. So do that shadow work, essentially, because you have the Judgment in reverse here. Also, the Son of Wands goes with the Ace of Shards, if you want to go back and reflect on that message. We have Judgment, the Ten of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Not in the back. Oh, it's right there. Sun, Judgment. Here we go. In reverse says, everyone has setbacks when they take risk, like being thrown into the shaft of the castle. Don't judge yourself too harshly, and don't let guilt distract you from your path. But you're thinking all like you could do no wrong. You have that Pluto in Capricorn energy still lingering in your subconscious. The Pisces Neptune energy is ending here in March. So in April, that's why it's feeling different, because you're not being supported with your own delulu or believing your own bullshit, right? You have to actually get out and deal with the real truth. Not others' truth, not your truth, but the truth of all truths. In between everyone else's truth is the only truth. And that's what you're waking up and realizing, that we can't just play, oh, that's my truth, that's your truth, and we'll just figure it out. We can't do that no more. It's not working. Not in Pluto, and not with the age of Aquarius. I'm sorry, that's not going to work anymore. Maybe back in the age of Pisces, but we're done with that. It's not working anymore. You have the Temperance in reverse, and where you're at in April, the moment of April, most of the April, you got Temperance in reverse. All right, so when this card is reversed, you are steeped in tension. This can be with your loved ones or even with yourself. If you haven't been living in the way that best supports your health, seek to balance your life and restore the harmony around you. Remember, the Son of Pentacles was talking about how you only have a few friends, and like, you are a good person, but you're in your own way, essentially, and you have to do the shadow work. You have the Star in reverse here, which is this way. This isn't in your atmosphere or environment, what you're dealing with that you have no control over. The Star in reverse. Even if you felt yourself darkening, it doesn't mean that your light has been extinguished. You may want to isolate yourself, but stay connected to whatever inspires you and reminds you of your greater purpose than fulfilling your own desires and ego. There's something beyond you that includes everyone in a holistic, unified, peaceful manner, and not so just do what I say because I know what I'm talking about bullshit. You know what I mean? That's ego. Because I'm connected to the right society or people or whatever your excuse is. That shit don't work no more. It's over. Hive of Crystals is your projection outwardly with the Father of Swords, and kind of like not being the intervention, right? What we were talking about. Five of Shards. In reverse says, the pressure you've been feeling to prove your loyalties, skills, and beliefs has passed. Now it's time to reconnect with anyone you've recently sparred with on the battlefield. Leveraging your newfound clarity, were they really your enemy, or was the argument a symptom of tension because you didn't want to bend and you wanted everybody to bend to you and your chains of the devil entrapment? Because you can manipulate and lie with the best of them, so you felt like you could just, everyone was just as dark as you, or everyone had as much of a devil in them as they did in you, or whatever, vice versa, all that. The ego lies to you and tells you, oh, they're just like you. They're not. Some people are actually trying to help you, and it just doesn't seem that way because the truth hurts, and when you get hurt, you feel like they're your enemy, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're just trying to tell you the truth. You have the Ten of Stones coming your way with the Hermit. Ten of Stones says, you may be feeling as though Skekzok just stabbed you in the back, The 10 of Stones is a difficult card because it... Oh, this is in reverse. I'm sorry. I was reading upright. Stop. All right, go back. So cancel all that. It says, if Kira had never looked to the future, Thra would have fallen to pieces. Similarly, you are dwelling on your loss instead of moving forward. The 10 of Stones is encouraging you to reevaluate your mindset. So if you don't go through this beautiful transformation and realigning to a new Capricorn with the brave new world, being more of a hero instead of a villain, you're going to be forced into an entrapment prison of yourself. And because the karma is going to catch up to you and what you put out is coming back on you. You can't no longer run from it or avoid it or get away with it anymore. Capricorn, you're dealing with your own bullshit, and shadow work is coming. Whether you want to do it or not, it's going to be an intervention. Something's going to happen. You got to do that shadow work and be prepared for this new, brave new world, because it's no longer transforming the power of you to be more powerful. Now it's transforming your second house. Your new powers are for the new world, not to do what you did before. That was just a moment of embracing and gaining power of your ego and self. Don't let it fool you, though, because now is the time to use it in a different manner than you have been before. That was all just let the baby do what she can to get the power she needs, or he, whatever. That's all that was. Now it's time to wake up and grow up a little bit and go into your second house with that transformation energy. Don't forget, if you want to go over to the Oracle readings with me with Vedic Seidel astrology as well, because I'm going deep and adding everybody in unity. So if you want to go into that, you got to click that join button down below, become a member. Other than that, you'll have to wait till April 1st if you want to see it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and all those amazing things you do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.